Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about one of the coolest new feature in C# 14, implicit span conversion, and how it makes your code cleaner, faster and easier to write. So before we get started, just a quick reminder to subscribe my channel, hit the red button and don't forget to click on the little bell icon. That way you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, without any further delay, let's get started. Okay, so let's first understand what span T and read only span T are. Span T and read only span T are lightweight memory buffers that wrap references to managed or unmanaged memory. Let's imagine you are working with pieces of data in memory like parts of an array, a string or file, but you don't want to copy them. Why? Because copying is slow and uses more memory. So instead of that, you just want to look at or work with a section of the data. So span T is like a window into a chunk of memory. You can see and change the data through that window. Read only is similar, but you can only read the data, not change it. Think of them as a safe, fast way to handle slices of data without creating extra copies. Next, what is implicit span conversion? When the word implicit conversion comes up, it simply means we can automatically convert from one type to another without having to write extra. And here we have implicit span conversion. So it helps us in automatic conversion of an array like T array to a span T or read only a span T without needing explicit syntax or constructors. Okay, so let's understand it with the help of examples shown over here. First, let's see how we used to write the code before C# 14 where manual conversion was required. That's what I have written over here, before C# 14 manual conversion required. And here, let's say we have two methods, process span and process read only. Process span expects a span int as an input parameter, whereas process read only span expects read only span int as an input parameter. That's what these two methods are. Then we have an int array numbers that contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers into it, right? So before C# 14, if you wanted to call these method that takes span int and read only a span int, right, we had to manually convert it like this: process span new span int number. So what we are doing over here as a part of arguments, we are converting this int array to the span int. That's what I have written, new span int numbers over here. Similarly, for the read only, I'm just calling this process read only span method and I'm converting this int array to read only a span int. That's what I have written this state, new read only a span int numbers over here. And if you did not do that, it would not compile, it will throw an error. So that's why this manual conversion is required before C# 14 when we have such type of conversion required. Now let's see how C# 14 simplifies it with implicit conversion. That's what I have written, with C# 14 implicit conversion supported. Here again we have same two methods, process span and process read only a span, that accepts a span int and read only a span int respectively. Then we have int array numbers that contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you want to call these two methods where a span int and read only a span int are required, we do not need to apply any conversion syntax and we can just write like this in C# 14. Process span numbers, process read only a span number. So here I am calling this process span number, but if you notice, I'm not converting int array to a span int. I'm just passing int array as an arguments over here for this process span. Similarly, in process read only a span method call, I'm just passing int array, which is the numbers over here, and I'm not converting into the read only. So what does it mean? It means we are not applying any conversion syntax over here. And now it's compiler responsibility to automatically convert the array to a span int or read only a span int. This is what we mean by implicit span conversion. Okay, so now let's talk about what's not allowed even in C# 14. So here are a few things still not implicitly allowed even in C# 14, and one of them is read only a span to a span, which is unsafe. That's what I have written, not allowed over here. Let's understand with the help of examples shown over here. Here I have written read only a span int read only is equal to new int array 1, 2, 3, and when we are writing something like this, span int span is equal to read only, it's not allowed. Why? Because it's unsafe. Converting a read only view into a writable one can lead to unexpected or dangerous behavior. That's what, it's not allowed at all. Okay, then we have extra feature extension method support. So C# 14 also lets us use span T and read only a span T more naturally in extension method. So now we can write something like this: public static class extension, public static void, print first this read only a span int span console.writeline span 0, and here int array numbers is equal to 42, 99, 100, and with C# 14 14, we could write something like this: numbers.print first, and it is going to work thanks to implicit conversion to read-only span t in C# 14. If it is the same case, if we are going to write before C# 14, we need to write something like this: new read-only span int numbers.print first. So basically conversion is required, then only we can call this print first method. Okay, so let's switch to the Visual Studio and see all these things in action. Alright, so here we are in Visual Studio. In this demo, we'll see how we used to write code before C# 14 and how C# 14 simplified it by removing the need for manual span conversion. To show the demo, what I have done, I have created one console application named Implicit Span Conversion Demo in Visual Studio 2022 preview tool, and this console application has program.cs file. In program.cs file, first of all, I have added necessary namespaces like using system.linq. In this console application, we have two classes. First is the program class, the second one is the extensions, and the extension class is nothing but the static class that has a static method named print first, and we have written it as an extension method of read only span int. That's what I have written this statement: public static void print first this read only span int span, and here what I am doing, I am just printing the first number of the span. That's what I have written: console.writeLine first element span 0 over. That's what this method is going to perform when we are going to call this method as a part of extension method. Okay, so now let's see the program class. So this is the program class where we have three methods: process span, process read only span, and the main method. Process span method takes the input parameter of a span of integer. That's what I have written: static void process span int span, right? And in this method, what I am doing, I am just printing this statement into console. And if you notice, span.toArray we have written. So what we are doing over here, I am copying a span of integers into the new array. And a string.join, it is just going to put the comma between the numbers. So finally, this statement, what it is going to print, it will print a span colon and whatever the numbers are in the span of int with the comma separate, right? That's what this statement is going to get printed when we are going to execute this and call this method, right? Next, we have process read only span method that accepts read only span of int as an input parameter, right? Here also I am printing this statement: read only span a string.join, and again I have written a span.toArray over here, right? So this method we can look at and can't make any changes. It will print read only span colon and whatever the numbers are in the read only span of int, right? And please note that this is a safer read only window into the data. We are not going to modify anything, and we can't modify it altogether, right? Then we have main method. In this main method, first of all, I am printing this statement into console window as a title. That's what I have written: console.writeLine demo of implicit span conversion in C# 14. And then I am just printing this statement: before C# 14 manual span conversion over here. So here I have written int array numbers is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And I just want to show you first how we used to write before C# 14. That's what I have written: manual conversion required before C# 14. Let's say I'm just going to call this process span method, right? So we need to write something like this: new span int number. So basically what I'm doing over here, I'm converting this int array to a span int, and I'm doing the manual conversion over here because the process span method, if you see here, accepts a span of int. So we are manually converting this array into the span int. That's what I have just converted and then call this process span method. Similarly, I have converted this int array to read only span when we are calling this process read only span, right? And these conversions are required before C# 14. That's how we need to call it. Now if you see this extension method where the manual conversion is required, so that's what I'm just printing this statement into console window: first value using extension method before C# 14. If you see, I'm calling this print first method, but if you see this print first method in the extension class, we need to have this read only span int, right? So when we are going to call this print method, we need to make sure that we need have the conversion first. That's what I have written: new read only span int numbers.print first. Okay, because print first is nothing but the extension method, an extension method of which type? Read only span int, right? So that's what we need to convert it, this int array, to the read only span, then only we can call it. And that's why we need to write something like, okay, so this is how we need to write before C# 14. Now let's see with C# 14 where implicit span conversion is introduced. Now Now if you see, I'm just calling this process span method, but I'm not converting this int array to a span in, right? I'm just passing int array itself, and it is going to implicitly convert it to the span in. That's what I have written. Implicitly becomes span in, and it's a compiler responsibility now in C# 14. Similarly, I'm calling process read only span. Here also I'm not converting. Implicit conversion will happen. I'm just passing this int array, which is the numbers over here, right? And in the extension method also implicit conversion works. So that's what I have written, just numbers.print first. I have not converted numbers, which is the int array, to read only span. I just wrote like this, numbers.print first, and now it's the compiler responsibility to convert this number into read only span. So we are free. We are not doing any manual conversion over here. So that's the beauty of the implicit span conversion. Then I have written console.writeLine still not allowed what? Read only span to span. And that's what I wanted to show it over here. Let's say we have read only span int read only is equal to new int array 1 2 3, and here I have commented this line span int span read only. If I'm going to uncomment this, okay, so it will give an error. If I'm just hovering it, it's saying cannot implicitly convert type system.read-only-span into system.span. So if we are going to keep like this, it will give the compiler error. That's what I have just commented over here, right? And I'm just showing you it's not allowed even in C# 14. I'm printing this statement into console window. Read-only-span to span is still not allowed for safety regions. Okay, so now you understood how the program is structured. Let me execute this program and show this output to you. Okay, so output got appear into this console window. If you see, first statement as a title got printed, demo of implicit span conversion in C# 14. Before C# 14, manual span conversion. So I'm just printing this span number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Read only span 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First value using extension method before C# 14, I got first element 1. So everywhere I have used this manual span conversion. That's how we used to write before C# 14, and with C# 14 I have used implicit span conversion, right? So we haven't converted manually. It's now compiler responsibility to identify which type it needs to be converted, right? So here I got the output span 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, read only span 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and first value using extension method with C# 14 first element 1. And as I discussed, I just printed what is not allowed, read only span to span. That's what I have written this statement. Read only span to span is still not allowed for safety regions over here. Okay, so that brings me to end of my session today. To sum up, in today's video, we learned how C# 14 simplifies code by introducing implicit span conversion and making it easier to work with span T and read only span T without manual conversion, right? We also saw how extension methods now work seamlessly with span types, and it leads to cleaner and more efficient code. That's all for this video, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends and colleagues, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. Thanks for watching. See you next video.